Welcome back to Smart Spiritual Solutions. In this channel, we use the Bible to solve everyday problems and improve our overall lifestyle. Today, we're going to be talking about the danger of unholy conformity. When I talk about unholy conformity, what I mean is basically meeting standards. For example, you have a car, but then the brand has come out with a new model. It's got new features and all that, and you see other people driving it, then all of a sudden you want to change your car. It's not that the car you're driving is bad. It's just because other people are doing something better and you need to catch up. Or maybe it's that mortgages are becoming so good and then you got to take a mortgage for a better house and all that. So essentially, it never ends because standards are unstable. They constantly change. They go up higher and all that. So then you're constantly running after that. In the Bible, it's called thirst, hunger, longing for such things. And in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, Paul said we shouldn't be conformed to this world. We shouldn't have that kind of thirst for such things. He said, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. The thing about meeting standards and worrying about that is that it kind of builds emotional stress, frustration. Sometimes it eventually leads to depression and all that because we're always trying to keep up. It could mean we have to change our jobs or we have to just kind of push ourselves to do things that we're not ideally supposed to do. And if we think deep, the real reason is we see other people doing stuff that are like, they're living in a higher class, and then we have to catch up. We have to impress them, prove to them that we're just as financially free and economically capable as they are. But the good thing is when we talk about spirituality, it's able to free us from that thirst, from that hunger. If you read Jeremiah chapter 2, verses 25 and 26, God was trying to tell the Israelites, remove your throat from thirst for the cultures and traditions of the Gentiles and all that. No, come to me, because that is God talking. If you come to me, then you will not have that thirst, that hunger, that constant unsatisfaction. Remember what King Solomon said, that hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. But when we come to God or come to Christ, then we will be satisfied. In John chapter 4, verse 14, Jesus Christ said, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. That thirst being lust and all that, catching up with worldly standards. Then he continued by saying, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. So when we buy into the principles of Christ, we're interested in using the ways of God to live our lives. We'll just see that the problems, the frustration, the unsatisfaction, the emotional distress that people in the world who are trying to catch up with standards face, such things just won't come to us. God once said to Isaiah the prophet, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. That is how it happens. Therefore, if we are interested from escaping the burdens, the labors, the constant distress that comes from worrying, that constant anxiety of, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? What Jesus Christ called cares of this life. In Luke chapter 21, verse 34, and Matthew chapter 6, from verses 25 to 32, we can escape all of that and the consequences that come by just being meek and lowly and accepting the ways of Christ. Jesus Christ once said, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So if we want that peace, then we should come to the Bible and use it to live a new life, become a new creature, according to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. And no matter what we have, we'll be satisfied. Paul said that he knew how to abound and to suffer need, to be hungry and to be full in Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 and 12, for that reason. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we come out with a new Smart Spiritual Solutions video. Have a great day, and God bless you.